Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome to another episode of the It Gets Better, I Swear podcast. I'm your host, Lee Vince, and I'm here with Work with the Mic.
What's going on? What is going on?
I am scrolling the IMDb of the lead voice actor of this week's what would you call it? The
The
cartoon,
Wheel of Cartoons.
the run through, the episode 1 through 5 we did of the Silver Surfer, 1998, basically.
Mhm.
That feels
Yes.
late,
I remember
but
when
when
it
you think
debuted.
about it, no, no, it's
I
not that.
remember when it
Go ahead.
debuted. It had like a whole commercial with Silver Surfer like surfing through the Power Ranger universe and shit. He was like, "I am starting. It's 11:30 after the X Men and shit." It was a whole
I do.
like commercial and shit with it.
It had the nice cheesy advertisement. Just seeing he's not. I thought he was somebody else in voice acting world, but no, the Silver Surfer is this guy's only like Marvel character like of that time period,
Yeah,
which is interesting. Okay.
he's in a lot of TV shows though.
A lot of TV shows I've never heard of. I believe he may
Uh,
be a Canadian actor.
I wouldn't be surprised. A lot of the film studios are in Canada.
Uh, yeah, we'll get there.
Oh,
I do.
Nobody.
I do
Nobody was
believe
pretty
he
good.
is. I do believe he is though. I do
He's in
believe
Nobody. That movie's actually pretty good.
that's the movie not that long ago, right?
Yeah,
With the fighting and stuff. Okay.
yeah. That was pretty
Okay.
good.
All right.
Um, but yes, yeah. Silver Surfer is our real cartoons character. Well, cartoon that we got to watch is was that. So we'll have that review at the end. A lot of stuff going on. Marvel Legends, they show a lot of stuff.
Was there a an event or something like?
Yeah, I think there was a Marvel Legends they had a day. I think it was last Monday, and that's when they showcased everything.
Okay, got you.
So they showcased that they are starting to do Marvel rival figures, um, which they look sick from what they showed. They showed Venom, and he comes with Jeff the Land Shark. They showed Spider Man and the Frost Lady. I don't know her name. I think she was made for Marvel Rivals too. She's not actually a legit Marvel character. Well, she is
He is
now.
not.
She is now, but she was made for the game. But now she's in continuity with the world. You saw, and then you have Punisher and Moon Knight, which are getting deluxe figures.
Big boys.
They dope. Like I cannot fan them. Like they look sick.
Yeah, they're really good. High quality, good faces. That's what I like is that they don't look like knockoffs in the face.
Yeah,
Um, but the Moon Knight, I really like the design for the game.
yeah,
So that may be the one that I get first because a part of the wave, but not this set, is the what is it? Ultimate Weapon X.
yes,
I guess it's week. It's either day by day or weekly. They will release them because they're all supposed to be rolling out the pre-orders soon.
yeah.
Because today, is it today or was it yesterday that the two guys went up?
I think
Yes.
the it was yesterday.
Okay. So maybe today another set will go up. I don't know.
Yeah, they have the build a figure, which is includes Robbie Reyes, Ghost Rider, plus Dark Avengers and stuff like that. Do I
Hmm.
want the whole list? I want the whole list. Where's the whole list?
I kind of want that. That is that Bullseye as Hawkeye,
Yes,
just because of the face.
yeah, it is Bullseye because it says Dark Avenger.
He has the crazy like grin on his face. Oh, it looks too good.
Legends. Where is it? Oh, here it goes. I found it.
Hmm.
So that series has Ultimate Wolverine, Psylocke, Lady Deadpool, Hawkeye, Bullseye, Ghost Rider, Robbie Reyes, which sadly that was supposed to be one of the HasLabs that didn't get through, and so you're getting Ghost Rider without the car. And U.S. Agent, which is the Force Work version of U.S. Agent.
Yeah, I remember the cartoon.
Yeah,
I never read
and
the comic Force Words though.
yeah, and Marina, which is
Hmm.
also a different character, and the build a figure is it looks like a Colossus freaking character. I don't know what's the build a figure. Uh, Anyway, but they show those. And then they showed some of the movie stuff. They have Thunderbolt's version of Punisher, which looks crazy. He's in an iron suit. Daredevil, the TV series, you have the villain Muse and Bullseye. And you have Deadpool Wolverine. They showed a couple stuff, and Archangel they showed as well. I don't know the build a figure of this one. Maybe they'll tell you.
I don't know,
I think.
but I
Oh,
do
here it
believe
goes.
the one thing I do believe I'm familiar with is that Punisher is from the Thunderbolts,
Yeah,
like that series of Thunderbolts that I like. So I may have to check that out. But that's another big boy.
yeah. I think
Where
it's
is
Marvel
absolute?
box.
Where is absolute Batman? Is this like this is Marvel just showing? Hey man, we can make big ass characters in these ways. Where your boy at?
Yeah, that's the one thing I'll say is shamed with McFarlane is that they have not done Absolute Batman yet.
Where's he at?
Maybe they don't have the permission to do him yet. I don't know,
Maybe not, but still.
but he's probably like the biggest character right now in DC and Marvel. Like his comic book is like top 25, like 10 issues that are top 25.
I imagine, I hope they do a whole wave of like the first, I guess the first three, how the first five,
Yeah,
because Flash and Manhunter were like they did come out in around the same time frame as the first three. So if you just do those five, it'd be fine. But
yeah,
come on, please. At some point, we gotta have. Don't wait too long.
yeah. Because it'll lose out. I'm still trying to figure out who the hell is this damn.
But then that happens, and then the only ones that'll make it are the damn people that charge like $300 for for a
Yeah,
masterpiece
you,
figure. We don't need that.
you got Hot Ones already making them, but you don't have them yet.
I can't buy somebody's custom.
Oh, his name is Box.
That's the character's name.
Yeah, yeah, his name is Box.
No,
I'm like Marvel Box. Like who the fuck is that? No, his legit name is Marvel Box. He looks like Colossus. He looks like a metal Colossus. He has a weird face. But yeah,
yeah,
they showcased a lot of cool stuff. But Robbie Reyes, that's someone I actually would probably get to because I always liked the Robbie Reyes as Ghost Rider. Too bad he won't have his car. You know what's mad? It
I
was
guess.
sad. Is that I was part of that HasLab.
Yeah, yeah, you mentioned that.
I
But
wanted,
the
yeah.
the thing I think is there's another. Isn't there like some other Ghost Rider that I believe the car exists, doesn't it?
No, it was supposed to be a HasLab and it never hit the goal.
Uh,
And then they send your money back if it doesn't hit the goal.
that's a shame. They got like seven different new motorcycle Ghost Riders that came out, and they never made a regular size.
Because no one want to pay $300 for the car.
No, I'm not talking about
Yeah.
making a deluxe figure, but if they made it like a regular toy vehicle, it wouldn't have to be that ridiculous thing. It could just
Yeah,
be a deluxe figure.
I agree with that. But they also had like some mechanical flares with that car, so like
Yeah,
it lit
I
up,
get it. I
the
get it.
wheels lit up, and all that bullshit. But yeah, I think it was the price tag. It was $300 for a car, and you're not guaranteed the figure until it hits a goal.
Yeah,
If it was the car and the figure with each other already, and then you get bonus stuff, I think it would sell people more. But the fact that the car had to hit a goal for Ghost Rider,
yeah.
like
It is what it
that
is.
should be in that they should
I
be
get it.
together all the time. Like Ghost
But
Rider
you
is
know
nothing
what?
without his vehicle.
I think you also have to remember the reason they probably even did that was because there was no, there wasn't even a Ghost Rider for that character. Like out,
No,
like Is
Cause
this the first Robbie
Robbie Reyes,
Reyes
yes.
in that like the Legends line of any type?
Well, technically, yes. The HasLab was supposed to be the first, but this was
Yeah.
technically that's the figure from the HasLab,
See, yeah, that's the thing.
the
So
exact figure
they
from the
were they
HasLab.
were yeah they were really trying to proof of concept a character that didn't exist in the line. I get that. I get it.
Yeah, I think if it was a bigger character, I think it would have sold. But that Robbie Reyes is like a cult classic character.
Already, he's not even that old though.
Well,
That's the
at that
thing.
time, he had a fan base, but he wasn't a big fan base. He was on Agents of Shield, but beyond that, like no one really know. Anytime you see Ghost Rider, you think Johnny Blaze. You don't think Robbie Reyes.
But he's made enough of an impact that that's the one that's in Tokan.
Yeah,
Like
but I
he
think
has a
I,
isn't he in Marvel Legends 3? The is that the name of that one? Ultimate Marvel,
no, it's
the Switch one?
no, it's Johnny Blaze.
It's not him.
No, it's not him.
Is he an alternate costume though?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I think he's an alternate costume. All
So
right.
the thing with Robbie Reyes, he came out during like the Marvel when they try to reinvent the whole Marvel universe. I liked the character. I have his whole run. I really enjoyed the character. I think he was pretty dope. I think probably one of my favorite. Like to this day, I say he's my favorite Ghost Rider. I'll take him over,
Mhm.
and then maybe Cosmic Rider right after it, because I like the fact that Punisher became Ghost Rider and he went insane. But the funny shit is, each Ghost Rider has a package with his motorcycle. Like Johnny Blaze has one, Cosmic Rider has one, even Danny has one. But fucking Robbie Reyes, he has a fucking car. He can't get his own vehicle. He's just walking.
That's their
That's the
fault.
Ghost Rider that walks because he don't get his vehicle.
Yeah,
He's going to get a
their fault.
tricycle and make it burn. But
I wish
technically, Robbie
they
Reyes, the
would do that.
difference between him and the other Ghost Riders, he can make anything into a vehicle.
Well, can't the one that makes a horse, can't he touch anything and turn it into a?
No, it was the one that he was possessed with, so that was the horse. So same thing with Johnny Blaze, it was the motorcycle. Robbie Reyes can make anything into something.
Oh, but that's the Nicolas Cage one that I'm used to. He can
Yeah.
make anything into a thing too, like that giant forklift.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that was. People try to give that movie shit. That movie was unhinged and
I'm actually
great.
looking forward to
And
the Spider-Man Noir
it
that he's
made
in.
me happy that that was made by the guy that did Crank. I was like, oh, this movie makes perfect sense.
But yeah. So yeah, Marvel Legends are flying off. Man, I wish I collect them. I really do, but I don't have space right now until I have space and then I could collect again. But until then I had to wait. But there's some a lot of cool stuff. The Lady Deadpool looks pretty dope too. Uh, yeah, that Bullseye Hawkeye is dope. That's definitely from Dark Avengers. Psylocke looks interesting. She has like a whole like get up with a hood and everything.
Mhm.
Probably the most clothed Psylocke I've ever seen. Cause dude, she's like half
Isn't
naked.
that it? No, but that's not the same. That's not the same body, right? That's the original body.
Yeah, yeah.
I might have to get that because they don't hardly ever make
No, they
that,
don't.
that figure of her. I
And
think I've
then
seen one from like Toy Biz way back in the day, and that's it.
yeah. So we got those. That Thunderbolts Punisher looks sick. And it looks like a War Machine suit.
They both look really great.
Yeah, man.
The other one looks like Chris Redfield from Resident Evil
Yeah,
5,
yeah.
all jacked up, ready to punch boulders.
And then I think they did the pre-order for that Hulk with the bunny slippers.
Cool, but that's not my Hulk. Like,
Yeah. Anything else for figure wise? I have nothing else. I got I got the latest thing I ever got was because I pre-ordered these a long time ago from NECA and they finally came in. They did it Target Halubicon, but I pre-ordered it already. It's the Usagi Yojimbo versions of the Ninja Turtles. It's in a 4 pack with Usagi Yojimbo. I just got that in.
oh, okay. So
It's in
how
the art
good?
of Stan Sasaki, so it's in his art style.
Hmm.
They're pretty dope. They're very cartoony. I like them a lot. So I think I have every single Usagi Yojimbo they made.
Okay. Okay.
They didn't make a lot, but they made quite a few because I had the black and white ones too. Because his comic was originally in black and white, so they made black and white versions of the figure as well.
Did they make black and white turtles also?
Yes, they did. They did it
Uh,
with the original run of the old school figures, and then they did it eventually with the monsters, the Universal Monster ones. They did it in black and white.
well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Those movies aren't black and white.
Shoutouts to if have you did you get to see Godzilla minus one?
Is that the one with the guy? Like he was it was a famous Japanese guy that was in that movie.
Yes.
He was like the main character.
Yes.
Okay, I saw some of that one. And then God, is that the one where Godzilla turns pink and they fought those little things?
No.
Because it's a different movie.
It's a different movie.
It's two different movies.
Yes. Godzilla minus one is a Japanese based movie that
Okay.
kind of led the humans, and it kind of gives you remorse for the legends because they blame America for the nuclear war, and that's what created Godzilla. And they kind of go more in the
Well,
explanation.
that's the original story.
Yeah, but they go more deeper into it, and now Godzilla revives, and you see the devastations he had. Minus two is coming out, which is the sequel to this, and he's coming to New York.
That doesn't make sense. How you make the number go down and it's a sequel? It should be a prequel.
Right. But the fact that it was
It should
minus
be
one,
it
that's
should
why.
be it should be Gazuki. That's what it should be.
Godzuki. It looks really good. I did like minus one. If you did not get to see it, I think you should check it out. I think you will like it a lot.
Is that the
Um,
one where he fought King Kong or no?
no, that's Godzilla
That's a
vs Kong.
different movie.
That one is the fact that Alarm was waking up Godzilla and he got pissed off and King Kong just got in the way.
Oh, okay.
That honestly, that was my explanation of that movie, and I think that's exactly what it was. That
Mhm.
they had an alarm that was going off that only Godzilla could hear. It was waking him up. He got pissed off. Everyone that was in his way, he fucked up, and then he found the where the alarm was coming out, and then King Kong tried to get in his way. He beat him up, and then he found out he was losing. King Kong helped him, and then he got the alarm ticking off, and he went back to sleep.
All right. Well, see, he's a responsible monster. He doesn't leave the alarm ringing.
Yes,
Okay.
he wants to sleep. Like let him sleep.
Well, no, you
Um,
can't just leave the carbon monoxide alarm just ringing.
yeah.
That's bad, man. Turn that off.
Shoutouts to Coyote versus Acne is coming out. It got its first trailer today. It's
Is this movie good? Supposed to be good?
it looks like it's gonna be fun. John Cena's in it. He's like the Acne owner. Will Arnell is in it. He's the lawyer for Wile E. Coyote, and he's suing Acme for fucked up products. And it's supposed to have
I
all the
want
Looney Tunes
that.
in it. This is one of the movies that got cut and when got canceled during when Warner Brothers merged with Discovery. This is one of the movies that got cut, and then this small movie studio bought it and wanted to release it. So that's what they're doing.
I feel like this is a movie that everybody's getting the wool pulled over their eyes. Nobody knows anything about it until
Yeah,
that.
yeah, because
Until
it got
now.
canceled. Because it got canceled. Originally was
But
100% canceled.
but no, I'm just
Yeah.
saying this could be hot garbage, and everybody just wanted it because it got canceled. Like I have no feelings towards it. I'm like, it's just cool that John Cena's in it. Hey,
The concept
but
of it is it made me laugh because is Wile E. Coyote versus Acme, and who's probably the number one customer to Acme products.
is Wile E. Coyote? There's another person. I forgot.
No, it's Wiley because he everything
No,
he
no, no.
buys is from.
It's him, but there's like another character that in the background of a lot of things you always see like acne boxes, and it's not even remotely related to Wile E. Coyote. I just cannot remember. But if I could find that, I'll get back to you
Yeah.
because that's an interesting thing. Is it because Acme is not a real? It's not something that's trademarked, right?
No, it's like a basic character. It was a basic company that Looney Tunes made.
So I think it not being trademarked maybe back then, is the reason why I saw other things using it. That's the
Yeah.
only thing I could really say. But yes, it makes sense that it's Wile E. Coyote. Is the lawyer a cartoon also, or is
No,
he a
he's
real
a
person?
real person, but I see Foghorn Leghorn in it. I see Bugs Bunny's gonna be in it. So I'm excited to see how silly this movie could be.
Where's Yosemite Sam?
He's
That's my.
probably in it. I
I
believe
need
probably in
Yosem,
it.
I need Yosemite Sam and Speedy Gonzalez, and then we have one big happy family. That's it.
I
That's
wouldn't be surprised they're in it.
it. Maybe,
Yes.
maybe that was the reason why the movie was canceled.
But yeah.
He had a dance number.
Yeah. It was this. It was the Marvin and Martian Christmas movie, and it was Batgirl that got canceled during that time.
Everybody unanimously said Batgirl's not worth
Yeah. So
it. Yeah, they did.
yeah, it's sad.
I mean, it is what it is. What it is.
But then again, then we saw Flash come out, so I don't
Uh,
know.
it just felt unnecessary that
Yeah.
movie. Watching it, it didn't feel like it really solved a lot. And I mean, it gave the character some character, right? It gave that version of Flash some character. But you know what?
Michael
If
Keaton
we
stole the show.
didn't, if we didn't get that movie, nothing was lost.
Yeah.
Like in the grand scheme of that universe,
True.
and that's kind of sad. Uh,
Yeah.
uh, are you going to spend the $250 to buy the Neo Geo plus AES?
Nope.
Do you have any Neo Geo games?
I have it on my like. Do I have it like legit Neo Geo games or like
Yeah, do you
games on
have any
my?
cartridges? Do you have any cartridges?
No. I had it once and I lined up selling it for like almost $700.
So this is like, yeah, and that's part of the problem because that's the only way to get the original things is to pay, secondhand market,
Yep.
pay ridiculous prices because it's a retro console that was already expensive. So now, uh, maybe this is the quote unquote positives.
Yeah.
Um, because I'm not 120, I'm not 100% sure about the company that's making it, where they're from. But this seems like this might be one of the benefits of that Saudi Arabia money going to SNK because I think if you believe the sales figures for City of the Wolves, it's not hitting Street Fighter numbers, so they're not getting all that money from there to
Yeah.
do this. You know what I mean? This is an officially branded Neo Geo product, like SNK product. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's the thing. It's being made by a company called Plyon Reply, or maybe it's Playon Replay,
Yeah.
but it has I's in it instead of Y's. Plaion, and then same thing for the other word. So I think it's a play on words, but I don't know, man. It looks sick. It looks authentic to the. I think it was like maybe the second iteration of the Neo Geo because it's obviously smaller. It is not the big old blocky one.
Yeah.
They're making a stick for it. I think the stick you have to purchase, but there's a combo with it. So I think that's the 250 thing to get the stick. Um, it's as having the authentic controller with the four face buttons. I guess the two on the top. I mean, basically, it looks like a black SNES controller.
Yeah.
Um, and the company has, I guess, a good reputation.
They have a
But
anniversary edition too.
it says they're famous for 2600 and Atari 7800 stuff. So
They have
if nobody's saying these guys are like gonna run away with your money, I'm kind of interested because it was never a thing I could buy because it was just too expensive. It was more expensive than the current gen always.
yeah.
and that's just terrible. But it was an arcade board inside of that thing. I get it, but man, that's one of those things that's like the feeling of it. You know what? You know what? I'll say that Sony has a chance, even though with things are coming out that showing that the management's kind of not in the right place. But like they have a chance to not end up like this. Is all I'm saying. Because they or Microsoft, any company like that plans on making a console and that gets pop or has high quality games on it, but then prices themselves out of the market, they have a chance to not do that to themselves. I hope the next console is not $1,000
Yeah.
based on the economy. That's all I'm saying when you look into the future of video games and stuff.
Yeah, I will say it depends where the Steam machine is at, and then you're gonna see the next consoles come from there.
So, well, you also got to see what Microsoft does. I mean, people are pooping on them now because they shot themselves in both feet. I
Yep,
get it,
and the
but
kneecap.
yeah, but they still have they're still in the race. They didn't just give up. So I mean, also they will do something, but I also think they are smart enough and or cheap enough to just be like do the same thing they did last gen with having like a basically a stream box for one as the low end,
Yeah,
and then trying to usher you to a shared ecosystem because they were like, you could just get a PC and play the games and try to push the hell out of that. Because I don't know if I would. Would you purchase a Microsoft console if it was $800 to nine
no,
hundred dollars because of the economy?
no. I had a one and I ended up selling it because I did not touch it. I played the. I'm more in the PlayStation ecosystem, so I will get it. I'll look into more the PlayStation side, but Microsoft not really. And the
Yeah,
fact that they're coming out, their games are coming out to other consoles, like I could get all their games day one on PS5 now. I would rather just do the PS5.
so and it-
Cause
don't
Fable,
become.
yeah,
Go ahead, go ahead.
cause Fable comes out day one on PS5 now. The new Gears of War is coming out PS5. Day one PS5. The new Halo, Combat Evolves comes out day one on PS5. So there's no initiation for me to get an Xbox.
They, they already done did it.
Yeah,
So
unless they take them out, and then even those
yeah.
they're not system sellers for me. So
Hmm,
they're
hmm.
also not gonna get me like that. I got the Xbox because one, I got it on sale and I got a good deal on it, and then two, Game Pass. But then I saw that Game Pass wasn't having enough things for me to be interested in, and I just stopped playing it.
Well, didn't you know? I think there's a story about the price going down because
Yeah,
if
and you could
because they
customize
cut
the
out.
membership.
Yeah, like if you cut out Call of Duty, you could have a lower price. And I'm like, well, shit, they should have said that before because I don't play Call of Duty.
Yeah, I don't play
Um,
Call of Duty. Yeah, that's fine.
that's interesting. I hope that works out for them. But the whole thing I said that was I hope no future console gets too up their own ass and becomes the Neo Geo
Yeah, cause this
because
is ridiculous.
I want to say if this thing if the and they have the date or not the date but they have the year. So if the Neo Geo was released in 1990 and I don't know if the price was like 500 or something like that
Yeah,
at
it
launch
was.
for that time
That
period. That's
console was
already
expensive. Yeah.
for that time period is already outrageous, right?
Mhm.
In 1990. So this is and you cannot count the CD one because the CD one had its own games. The CD one had CD games. It did not have cartridge games,
Yeah.
so it's not the direct arcade port. But I have a friend who he has the CD one. I don't know people who have it. Yes, there was an affordable Neo Geo option, but this is not the same exact thing. So if there's somebody who again gets up their own ass, let this be a lesson that came out in 1990 and was not affordable. Tried to come over here and failed miserably. And in the year 2026, this is the first time that the Neo Geo is actually affordable.
And it's not even that affordable either.
I mean, 250 to play
So
the cartridge is
the
fine.
so the box set, they actually have a box set. The Neo Geo AES Ultimate Edition box set is gonna run about $978 USD. That comes with all the games that they're gonna have. So it's 3, 6, 9, 10 games. The regular controller, the arcade controller, and the system and the memory card. The
If
white,
you,
they have an anniversary edition too.
yeah, of course, that's the more expensive one. But the thing I was saying is the base console with the stick is affordable. If you have the games from back then, they run.
Oh, they do
And
run.
so that's the
Okay.
whole thing. That's what I was saying. Do you have any
Yeah.
games from it?
Nah, nah.
Like this is not a standard emulation box. For whoever this is, they are making real hardware. That's the crazy part about it. So that's why I'm saying this is literally like it took uh, 90. That's like almost, bro. That's
Almost
almost
20
40.
years.
No, that's like almost
30
yeah. Well,
years.
it's almost 30 years
Yeah.
to become affordable.
Yeah,
That makes no.
35 years because it came out
But
35 years.
you see how ridiculous that
Yeah.
is? Like a lesson in humility. That's crazy, huh?
Yeah, I don't
And
know.
the other
Yeah.
thing is because I know there are people who did have games that they may have bought like one game because the games were like a buck 50
Yeah,
on the
they're
low end.
expensive. Yeah.
On the low end, Mark of the Wolves was like 300 new.
Yeah.
Like no, I think it was like 350 brand new. So I don't know how much it costs now. It's probably like 1,000 and change. Um, but like something on the like on the low end, like SVC Chaos, I think was one of the
Yeah.
games, one of the last games. That was like 150, and that's kind of like the worst of those style of games. Not saying it was bad, but like if you go for like the collector's items or the top tier fighting games, you would go Mark of the Wolves, you go like King of Fighters. I assume they had 98, 94 through 90, 94 through when did they get off that hardware? I want to say like 2003 was the last one
Yeah.
on that hardware until they went to like regular stuff and just was
Oh
on
two.
CDs and stuff.
Oh
Oh
two.
02 was the last one?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. But even O two is probably one that cost mad money.
Yeah.
But I see that yellow box and I know that that's like a grand right there. That's
So
marketable.
I have a question. So are these cartridges just the one game or is the whole series?
No,
It's
every
just the
cartridge
one
is one
game.
game. Yeah,
Yeah.
like that's what I'm saying. These are because they were arcade boards. That is a board in there.
Yeah. I. Yeah.
So it's
I
a
understand.
I know I understand why you wouldn't, but it's a collector's item that's finally become affordable to actually collect the base part of
Yeah.
the you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Like I know people that definitely will get this. I'm not the person.
okay. I mean, I'm curious. I'm curious because I never had one.
Cause I think they did the N64 that just came out.
The same company?
Yeah.
All right. All
They
right.
did the N64 that like it runs on HDMI. Like that one, I will that one I will be more curious about because I can play WWE No Mercy, and that's the only game I play on N64. To this day, I play N64. I play WWE No Mercy. So those are like that would probably be something I'll look into. And even that one, I felt like it was too pricey because I think it started at $300. So even then, I was like, I could just get an N64 for $100 and I'd be fine with that. But
This is true.
again, it depends on your fandom of it. Neo Geo, I was never the biggest fan of Neo Geo, so I'm not the customer for it. But I can understand a collector wanting that, especially if it's in this low and looking at the original Neo Geo, that shit goes for $1,000 right now. So yeah, this would
Ain't
be
nobody,
a easier
ain't
way to
nobody
get it.
trying to spend that money for no reason.
Yeah, I have to be
I'm
like,
not. I'm not mad at it. I just hope it comes out and it works because that's the other thing I see people optimistic for. But they're like, man, I'm excited because I don't know if this thing's gonna work or explode. Like I need to see it.
It's one of the two.
But I am curious. Just because, like, yeah, somebody should have. I'd say SNK should have got this going along. This is, if I may be frank, the insistence on never trying to change from that is probably one of the reasons why just SNK is where they are, get taking money from foreign countries.
Yep.
Bad business decisions like that. Just saying.
And having
Like there's
have DJs in their in their
because
games.
because the CD one came out way later and it never made a footprint. That's why people don't even know it exists.
Yeah.
So like I said, you can play all this shit for affordable prices back then on Neo Geo CD, but one, even that was inferior to like PS2 because the loading times, and it had loading times. Real bout, it loaded, it loaded. Whereas if you had the Neo Geo, is arcade board, it doesn't load.
Yeah,
So
it runs like the arcade. Yeah.
so again, it's just like, why would you sit there and pull your hair out playing this inferior version of this thing? And it's like, you know what? I'm not even gonna be bothered with this, and just play whatever one of them happens to land on PS2, which a lot of them did,
Yeah.
but like there's still like King of Fighters that I believe never came out on PS2,
Yeah, I agree with that.
unless they came out in the collection. I might be talking out my ass because they did do a collection, but that was for PSP. I don't remember a PS2 version of that
King of Fighters.
because they made mini ones that came with. I don't know if you remember them, Merc. There was a 2-pack. And if you remember, King of Fighters came in a 2-pack with 2 discs in it, and it was like, I think it was 2000, 2000, 2001, and then one came with 2002, 2002, 2003, and then there was like another one I think that had 98, 99.
So the one I'm looking at is PS2 and PSP. It had 94 through 98.
Okay, that's good. All right. So then literally all the ones that were on those boards are on PS2. Yeah, on
Yes.
PS2. So there you go.
There you go.
And even those days, they're still low, but they were still better than the Neo Geo CD.
And they also made it for PS4.
Which collection though?
The
Or
same
or
one,
or,
the PS2
or did they
collection.
just or did they just oh okay, because you can put
It's expensive as fuck though.
no. It's not a disc though, right?
Yes,
It's
it
not on
is.
it's not on a store.
It's in the disc. It's not in the store. You have to get it on the disc.
That's whack.
Yep, yep. Can
That's
get
whack.
the digital.
Well, they're gonna let somebody need to fix that
Yeah.
because I'm pretty sure I can get all King of Fighters on PC, like on Steam.
Probably can.
That's kind of balls that on console you can't get all the King of Fighters. But I mean, listen, if you own these old school Neo Geo games, more power to you. You
Yeah.
can find life in them again.
If you
They
got the
won't
money
just
for
sit
it.
there. No, I mean, if you have the old school games, they won't just be sitting somewhere on a shelf if you want to play them again. And you won't have to boot up your decaying Neo Geo original, right?
Yeah.
Just boot up the new one. So that's good.
Yeah.
It is what it is, but it's expensive.
Um,
So we can talk
we
about.
got
You got anything else?
one more thing. We got new characters announced for Street Fighter Six.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do.
No, we don't. We have leaks. We don't
You have
have.
leaks? No,
We
they're
don't. We
not
don't.
full.
Nah, I'm not talking. Nah, we don't have official characters. We have leaks.
Okay.
I mean, you talk about what you saw, but like I know
So
that.
Maximilian said there's there are leaks of new characters for the next
And,
season.
and then
Tifa being
proceeded
one of
to
them.
make jokes. Yeah, proceeded to make jokes about all of those characters. So yeah, nah.
Yeah, that's true. So we won't talk about it yet until they actually are official.
Remember when Kiryu was in Tekken? Remember when Tifa was in Tekken? Yeah, okay,
Yes, Kiru.
okay.
I've been wanting Kiru in Tekken for the longest time. I made him.
I mean, he's basically Kazuya, but
Yeah, he's pretty much Kazuya. Just without a robotic eye.
And all the scars.
Yeah.
But he should have all those scars.
He should have. Should have. There's all the damn cigarettes. That's why he got cancer.
This is true.
Shit, and the fucking man erased his name. You probably gave him cancer.
Oh damn, that's true.
All the cigarettes he had to smoke before the fight Coliseum.
You're not wrong. I didn't think about that.
All right. All right, we could go into our cartoon, wheel of cartoons.
This is why Metal Gear Solid is the best video game interpretation of smoking. Do you know what happens in Metal Gear when you smoke?
He starts coughing, right?
No, your health goes down.
Your health goes down, yeah.
Your health slowly, very, very. It's like you lose like 1 HP.
And this dude will call you and tell you to stop.
Yes. Yes.
I remember that.
And then the funny thing is, in not Peace Walker, in 5, that's how you pass the time.
Yeah.
Like if you want to wait from day to night, you pick the cigar out of his inventory and he looks at his watch and smokes a cigar.
It's a long ass cigar.
I think and if you say that, and I think they're like specially made to burn extra slow.
Yeah.
Like it's because he has all that crazy tech. Oh man. No wonder they got the genes and then he's just all an old man. Like, yeah, the guy we got you from, all he did was smoke cigars all day, so sorry, Snake, you're gonna die in like 20 years. Even though you're only 45.
Yeah.
I forget how old he's supposed to be in 4. But like,
yeah,
he's
his
not an old
age,
man.
his age rapid, right?
Yeah, he's not an old, because he's cloned from a guy who was in his 50s or 60s, I think.
Metal Gear 4.
I think it's
42.
I think
He's my age.
He's even younger.
He's our age.
He's even younger than I said. Damn. All right, poor Snake. So we have Silver Surfer.
Silver Surfer.
And it's a TV series from 1998.
Yes.
It was TV Y7, 20 minutes per episode. Let's see. Well, we give the credits because they have the credits here.
It did a debut on Fox Kids during the cartoon hour on Saturday mornings.
Saturday morning. Okay.
Yeah.
Saturday.
It debuted after X-Men, I believe.
Makes sense. Let's see. Oh, they don't have one on this page. Oh yeah, there you go. Jack Kirby, Stan Lee are credited as creators on this character. Directed by Roy Allen Smith and Tom McLaughlin. And let's see who we have. We have Paul Essembre as the Silver Surfer, Norton Rad. James Blendick as Galactus. Tara Rosling as Nova. Frankie Ray. John Neville as Eternity. Camilla Scott as Shalabal. Elizabeth Shepard as Infinity. Mark Strange as Lord Glenn. Robert Boxdale as Pip the Troll. Gary Crawford as Thanos, which I think he was the best character. He was crazy. Yeah. He was insane. Aaron Tager as Master of Zenlaw. John Stalker as Ivar. Colin Fox as Watsu the Watcher. We have Allison Seeley Smith as Gamora. Norm Spencer as Drax the Destroyer. Dennis Akiyama as Watcher Prime. Valerie Buha-Giar as Shalane. My bad. Jennifer Dale, not Jennifer Hale, as Nebula. So close, not the same person. Cedric Smith as Mentor. Allison Court, who I know is actress, as Amber. David Himler as Supreme Intelligence. Hustle. Roy Lewis as Ego the Living Planet. Elizabeth Hanna as Killy the Troll. Howard Jerome as Gator. Lynn Donchef as Raze. Carl Prunner as Better Ray Bill.
There you
We
go.
did not see Better Rayville.
Yeah, we only got to 5, and I think the 5th episode was a continuation, which I learned finishing. It wasn't that much of a climatic
So
thing, but
this is the synopsis says the adventures of the cosmic wanderer as he seeks his lost home after rebelling from his master. And essentially, let me try to get the episodes here because they have them. Episode 13. Uh, let's see. Episode 1 is the origin of Silver Surfer. Part 1. Episode 2 is part 2. We watched episode 3, the origin is the Silver. It's part 3. My bad. Uh, episode 4 is the planet of Dr. Moreau. And then episode 5 is the learning curve.
yes.
Okay, so essentially the first two, again, I don't know how comic accurate they are. I'm assuming they're pretty comic accurate because that's
They took a lot of off of Kirby's Silver Surfer creation and stuff.
okay. So I'm assuming at the time they were probably more comic accurate than not. Uh, Silver Surfer looks just like Professor Xavier, but when you hear his voice, it's shocking. It's like, oh, who the hell is that guy? Um, and they show you which is the first appearance of Galactus that
Yeah.
comes to, but they here's the thing in the universe, they know about it. Um, so the leader of his, I don't want to say tribe, but just the head shaman, head uh, wizard, almost he looks like.
Yeah.
He knows about Galactus. The Watcher breaks his pact and talks with them. They know about the Watcher. Like it's like there's this knowledge that that guy has of all of these things because people aren't just freaking the hell out at this giant bald man in the sky. You know what I
No.
mean?
They used to his ass staring at them.
Like, I guess so. Because that if that happens on planet Earth, there's going to be pandemonium regardless of whether or not he's good or bad. A
Yeah.
giant man in the sky?
You gonna be
What?
like, mind your business, big ass head.
Stop looking in the window. Um,
He was pretty much a Spanish lady in out the window. He couldn't
yeah.
do nothing. He just watched everything go into shit.
So he breaks his pact, and literally moments before Galactus shows up, this gives you I guess you see his tools and his ship and how he drains the energy from the planet himself
Yeah.
because he has no herald. Is that a thing though? Is there is there is there a Galactus with no herald, or is it? Or there are just periods where he doesn't have one?
This period he doesn't have one. He always selects one, and he always like again. It's Duchy because they don't want him to destroy their planet, so they will sacrifice themselves for their planet. And a lot of times that's how he gets a herald.
Okay. Do you know if it's ever been discussed who the first one was?
He comes in probably. So the original one, they actually have a storyline which comes in later on. I forgot the character's name, but he was the one before Silver Surfer. Silver Surfer, I think, is technically the second one that they had wrote about, but the original one was oh, damn, I forgot his fucking name.
Is he a character that's still around?
Yeah, he's still around. Was it the Tyrant? Might be the Tyrant. Cause I think he was one of the original Herald, and then he started doing shit on his own, kind of thing.
Okay.
And then Nova was right after him, and then there's another person that was after Fire Lord, I think. Fire Lord, and then there was another one too. He had like 4 different element characters that were his
The
heralds.
elements. Oh, I got you. Okay. Okay. Cool. So, but this one focuses on Surfer. You see the first they try to make contact, and Galactus is like, "Shut up, man," and then
Yeah,
shoots the dude through the crystal and breaks the crystal that they used, and then. So again, this is why I say they say Galactus is not good nor evil, but he does things that just seems evil, outright
yeah,
mean, like breaking the crystal instead of just ignoring the phone call. He's like, he. Could you imagine that if a telemarketer called you, and instead of ignoring the call, you had the power to break their phone?
yeah. I wish.
that's
God, I
that's
wish that.
that's basically what happened to him. And Galactus is all powerful because he can break telemarketers' phone calls. Um, so he does that to them. Surfer goes, well, listen, we're all gonna die, so I might as well try. Takes his little spaceship, his little Clark Kent spaceship. Part of it just semi reminded me of Superman,
I
but
can see
it
that.
was it was only like little tiny little elements.
It's the whole like Krypton
Yeah,
getting destroyed. Yeah, I see that. I see that 100%.
but then he turns into a Silver Man in his surfboard.
I think
Uh,
he
he's
could.
naked.
Yeah,
Here's the
he
thing:
butt naked.
he's not supposed to be naked because the original Surfer, he has like shorts lines.
Yeah, because they didn't want to indicate that he's naked, but he's naked.
No, he's not supposed to be naked. That's the
No,
thing.
no,
They just stopped
they
drawing it. That no,
it's like
Merc, I'm not.
it's like them adding underwear to Doctor Manhattan.
It's the opposite though. That's the thing. I realized the Surfer's character was made with underwear. The original one has the lines for it,
Yeah,
and they slowly over time took his underwear off
yeah,
because I guess they said he looked dumb. But I just realized now they this so in the artwork for the cartoon, if you look at it, you see like a triangle of where the shorts would be on the Surfer.
yeah. It's like the
If you
Batman
look
suit.
if you look at the show, he's just butt ass naked,
Yeah,
and that's I think that's pretty funny. Um, but regardless, he gets his Galactus takes the deal. He makes him. He says he's gonna go hunt for planets. The first planet he gives him, Galactus is happy. It's this I don't know if they're a warfaring tribe of people though, because it's those aliens with the four arms.
yeah,
And then they have like a subplot of them trying to find a suitable home, which I'm assuming later on in the episodes that we didn't get to, they probably get to Earth, and
yeah.
then he's probably gonna have to tell them, no, you can't take this planet. But
Sadly, I
that's
don't
his
think the
own fault.
Fantastic Four ever show up in this one.
That's crazy because they were in Spider-Man. Well, at least Mr. Fantastic was in Spider-Man for like
No, the
one
Fantastic
episode.
Four was. You're correct.
The whole team.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
They were part of the Secret War episode.
okay.
He
I was
asked
trying,
for the whole Fantastic Four to help him.
which is like, but you guys have drawn them. Why you was Was
It,
this because of the time period where they were bought and they were like on a different channel? Because this
so
is
this
this is
is a weird
98.
year for Marvel. I think this was during the time when they were about to go bankrupt. So they were selling their properties around.
Yeah.
So I think Fantastic Four at the moment, this is when Fox made a deal for Fantastic Four. But also Fantastic Four had a cartoon series already, and they didn't want to coexist with the ones that were on Fox 5.
So this was like the period of disintegration where everything started
Yes,
to get really weird
they
with
started
Marvel.
selling their properties and stuff like that. Because then Sony, I think Blade came out probably the same year. Um, I think Fox got X Men and Fantastic Four in the deal. I think Sony got Spider Man and a couple other things in the deal, and that they started selling their properties out because of they were going back. They weren't doing good because Clone Saga fucked their shit up.
Woo!
Oh, that was
Let's talk about a hot pile of garbage.
yeah.
Uh,
That was the bad times of Marvel and
I think
Marvel. Born Again, the Heroes Born Again, that did terribly as well.
that is one of the so it's funny though, but I was one of the people that bought it.
I did too.
I never got any badge of honor for buying all that shit. I stuck by you guys, man. What happened? Anyway, Silver Surfer is not that bad. I would say this cartoon is pretty slow.
Yeah,
I'd say it's very I won't say intellectual, but it's like this is like a high school. This is not like a maybe it was made for the placement, and that's possibly why it was put after X-Men because X-Men was seen as a dramatic cartoon
yeah. I think
that
that's
had
correct.
semi-adult themes. Tried to be adult with the way it handled things in the cartoon. Because this is like something that children you watch it because it looks cool, but then when you realize it's like you know it's a Marvel comic. You know it's a Marvel comic, and you know by this time already that this the Fantastic Four and arguably the villains from their universe, even though they weren't really that popular, would have been around by then. So as a kid, you don't know about the selling of the properties and the cartoons not coexisting. You're probably just watching this like, why is there no Fantastic Four?
Yeah, pretty much.
Or why is there no like Spider-Man? Or why is there no X-Men? And why? Because it's on the same channel.
No, they
And
weren't.
we've no, no, not
Okay.
Fantastic Four, but X-Men and Spider-Man were
Yeah.
on the same channel,
Yeah.
and we have seen both of them in each other's cartoons.
Yeah. And
Like
I think Spider-Man
literally,
ended by this time too.
like there's literally that thing. Well,
Yeah.
wasn't there like was
Spider-Man
all?
finished. Spider-Man finished. X-Men I think was on his last season. They did that bullshit Avenger cartoon and then this. And
But
this.
what about Ultimate and all
I think
the little
Ultimate's on Spider-Man Unlimited came out after this.
Unlimited? Okay, okay,
And that was the with the red suit and stuff. And then yeah, it was a weird thing because also Silver Surfer was in the Fantastic Four cartoon, but the Fantastic Four weren't on the Silver Surfer cartoon.
yeah, it's very weird.
Yeah.
He never had that little fight with. He never had the rivalry with Thing over
Yeah.
Alicia, which is kind of like his biggest moment
Yeah.
back then. Like up until that point, the rivalry with Thing was his biggest thing, and then it kind of makes me sad because the way they poo pooed on Thing and lowered his power level drastically to make the Hulk beat him up every time. It was like he was going toe to toe with Silver Surfer.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't win, but like, bruh, the
Yeah.
Thing's not supposed to be a pushover.
Yeah.
And they just made the Hulk the man. It was like that's kind of one of the reasons I kind of not resent the Hulk, but it's like, man, he got the Vince push.
He's the Brock
They put
Lesnar.
he's a Brock Lesnar. They just put
Put
yeah,
titles on him and he doesn't show up.
yep, yep. He shows up, and when he does, he just blows up the world. What
Yeah.
really Hulk, really? All right, all right.
All right.
So yeah, that's where we are. It's just a very it's too sophisticated for its time, for its time slot.
Yeah.
This probably should have been in the Aeon Flux time slot on
Yeah.
MTV
Later cartoon. Yeah. Yeah. I agree with that. It's more of
because
an
this
adult
is
cartoon. I agree.
yeah, it requires you to sit there and think and pay attention and listen. Kids ain't gonna do that.
Yes.
So yeah, no one of this failed.
This is a,
What would you give it for what we saw?
I'm at three
I
five. I actually want to finish it, but I'm at a 3.5 with it. Because there's only
I'm
13
gonna give
episodes, so I might actually finish it on my own time. But it's it's not bad. It's just again, it's overcomplicated. If you think about like a kid's mentality, I don't think they will get it. But I was understanding it. I was like, but I agree with you. It's very slow.
I do like the depiction of Thanos though. Thanos is spot on and he seems very unhinged and he's very evil
And
and
I like
he's
Galactus.
always scheming.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
and I like
yeah.
Galactus. I thought he was cool.
And they actually show you ego in a cartoon. He's
Yeah.
never been in a cartoon.
Yes. So
Kind of also how powerful that ego is too.
yeah.
He kicked Galactus. I mean, he kicked Thanos out. He was like, "Listen, man, you gotta leave.
Yeah.
You gotta leave. If you attracting freaking, you attracting Galactus, bro. You gotta go."
He's like, he eats planets. I'm a planet. My big
'Cause,
ass head is a planet. Move.
mhm. Silver
Get
Surfer
out.
was like, Silver Surfer was like, "Bro, I already called him." He's like, "Listen, I got you. I'm not gonna be here." So that was kind of like the one funny, cool moment that in the show that from those first five
Yeah.
episodes was the whole thing where Thanos unlocked the memories, and then had him on Ego,
Yeah.
and then Ego was like, "Y'all is crazy, man. I'm gonna save you, Surfer, but I don't want to be around you, man. I gotta go."
Yeah.
So
All right.
other than that, it was okay.
So where you at?
We had the three.
3? Okay. All right. Next one, we gonna spin. Dino sources.
You just make your stuff up.
No.
Okay. All right.
Dino Sorcerers was a 1987 cartoon. Only has one season. Where to watch?
Is it more than 5 episodes?
Yes, it is.
Because it just sounds like something that just came and went.
It probably was. But it has more than 5 episodes. I think I had like at least 20 episodes.
Oh damn! All right. All right.
Yeah. So Dino Sorcerers is the cartoon. I remember the toy line more than I remember
Oh,
some
it
of
had
these
a toy.
cartoons. I remember the toy line more than the cartoon.
Mm.
And this had a toy line. It wasn't great, but it had a toy line. So yeah, Dinosaurs would be the next one. We could wrap this up.
I never heard of it, but I'll watch it. Uh, Thank you for listening to another episode of the It Gets Better as Well podcast. I have been your host, Louis Beans, here with Mark with the mic. Make sure you check us out anywhere and everywhere Red Cyclone Inc. That is Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram. That is YouTube. That is SoundCloud. That is Spotify. And we got a WordPress, so check it out. Where you at, Mark?
Follow me on Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, Twitch, and TikTok, or Mark the Mic. Also follow our other casts. We have the Book Club, a TV movie podcast, which we should be recording this week. The Morphin Cast, Shell Shack podcast, and the Not a Trekkie. Definitely check those out when you get a chance. And also follow the Jinkies.
He's hungry.
Peace out. Later.